with it, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? I see y'all checking in already. Yeah, I'm pulling up to the gym right now. This is like perfect timing. About to show y'all my back routine. Waiting on this ism. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for being patient with the ism. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Yeah, we about to get to it. I'm about to show y'all my back routine. You know, I get a lot of requests, you know, for fitness videos and fitness advice and things of that nature. So I'm gonna do it one time to see how it go. And if I get a good response from this, if y'all like it, then I'll, you know, do some more. This man crazy riding his bicycle against traffic. Where they do that at? But yeah. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't feeling A1, but see, this is what discipline do. You dig? I'm not feeling all the way A1. I probably feel better once I walk in, though. That's how it usually go for me. But I just came from a birthday party, and they forced a pimp to eat a slice of cake. I really didn't want to, but they forced a pimp. You know, so that cake ain't really sitting too swell with my stomach. Plus, I don't really be treating myself all the time, so you know, it was for the kids. Freeze love the kids, so I ate that slice of cake, but it ain't really sitting too swell with my stomach. But it's been like an hour and a half since I ate it, so it's kind of settling a little bit. So I feel better. But like I said, once I step in here, I should feel even better. Sonya, I appreciate it. The third one, what's up, man? I appreciate you too, man. All right. Okay, we are here at LA Fitness. You already know my get down. Did you have some water today? Now, really, this isn't enough water to get me through my session, but I'm gonna make it work though. I should have went and got another full gallon to get me through, but like I said, Pimp gonna make it work. Hold on. Gotta charge my watch up. Put my watch on. See, like I said, like I was telling y'all before, I like this watch because it got a step counter on it. I'm a little behind on my steps today. My goal is 10,000 a day, and I'm at like 4,000 and some change. But it is all good. We're gonna get as close to 10 as we possibly can. Oops. Okay. Tell Skrilla say no pre-workout drink. Nah, man. I have never fucked with a pre-workout ever in my life. And I've heard some horror stories about it. Kind of scared me from fucking with it. But I guess, you know, it might be a situation where, because, you know, different people have pre-existing health conditions. And then not just that, but some motherfuckers like to abuse shit. So them horror stories that I heard, it might have been cases where motherfuckers was abusing shit. But one dude told me he took some pre-workout and he fell on the ground. He couldn't move, and he was twitching and shit, and he couldn't like move his arms, and was. Excuse me, I was getting a phone call. But yeah, one motherfucker told me he was like damn near pretty much temporarily paralyzed for fucking with that pre-workout shit. So I'll be scared to fuck with it. And a lot of people be asking me about supplements. Hold on. I don't really I'm not really big on supplements. I'm not really familiar with a lot of supplements. But one thing I do, I'm about to show y'all right now. Got my shaker cup. Hold it up. This is one thing that I do fuck with. Hold on, let me show y'all. The Gold Whey by ON, which ON stands for Optimum Nutrition. But I take this post-workout. So this is my after workout. And the flavor is cookies and cream. I've tried a few other flavors that I didn't like. But I'm digging the cookies and cream, so I fucks with the cookies and cream. But hold on. Some cats be taking, I seen cats take 2 scoops of protein. With me, I just do the one. I don't, like I said, I'm not really into abusing shit. It suggests one, so I do one rounded scoop, like it say. So okay. All right. Let's get to it. Slide up in here and get it in. But yeah, so that's the extent of my supplement get down. I don't really do too much, but I fuck with protein because I like to get my protein in right after my workout. So yeah. all right. Yeah. Okay. Arizona, yes, I am a natural lifter. I don't partake in any extracurriculars. Never been one for steroids. I don't fuck around. I love my body, and I'm more concerned with quality. Now I'm gonna have to go out of here real quick because I gotta use my phone to check in. So y'all thank you. Y'all give me just a second. Hold on, stay right there. Bam, and we at it, just like that. Carlos, I'm on some right now. I'm on some every day, no days off. I don't have a designated day off. Only time I haven't been working out lately. I miss a day every once in a while when my agenda for that day is like real full and I just can't make time for the gym. But basically, if I got time, I'm in here every day. So last time I had a day off was about 5 days ago. Damn, my bad, y'all. Damn. automatically connected to the Wi-Fi. And you gotta like sign into the Wi-Fi and all that shit, so it fucked me up. My bad. But you say not many natural lifters on my side. I don't. I guess because I'm in the gym all the time and I see it bigger than me. I don't really think I'm that big outside. I am to a female. But how far are you going to compete? Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna compete. To show you. This is one main reason why I ain't gonna compete. I had a knee injury back in the days when I was young, so that's another story for another day. We'll talk about that another time. But nah, I just do it because I like to look good. You did. Do it. I'll put this on. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Nah, it's for educational purposes and motivational purposes. Man told me I'm feeling myself. That's funny. But shit, as hard as I go in here, I'm supposed to be feeling myself. Even though that's not why I'm doing this. You don't understand, I'm doing this for y'all. Is my connection still tripping? Y'all let me know. I need to call 20 minutes. Probably not gonna happen. What? Y'all let me know if it's all good. Okay, cool. Cool. Minister Slow Stroker. Cool, good looking. I appreciate my bro for suggesting you to come through. Now, like I said, today is back day, right? Now, for those of y'all who don't know, which is probably most of y'all, every day is leg day for me. So I do legs every day, just like I do upper body every day. I just do different muscle groups different days. So on leg days, I start with hammies. Hamstrings, hammies. So today I'm doing I'm starting off right here with the laying down leg curls. Oh wait, show y'all the whole machine. So I'm starting with the laying down leg curls, and then I'm gonna do the seated leg curls. This is what I'm doing next. So I'm doing 4 sets on this one, 4 sets on this one, and Right now, I'm doing high volume, so I'm doing a lot of reps per set. You know, because I'm on a shred mission right now. So when I'm on a shred mission, I do less sets, higher volume of reps. And when I'm on a bulk mission, when I'm trying to put my size on, I do more sets, less reps. So I'm doing high volume right now. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm doing 4 sets laying down, 4 sets seated leg curls, and then I'm doing the adductors and abductors, which is the inner and outer thighs. Show y'all that in just a minute. But read a couple comments real quick. The third one, I appreciate that, man. Got to be intoxicated with the game or whatever lifestyle it is that you live in. All right, so I'm gonna start off stretching. It's important to stretch, man, so you don't pull your damn muscles and have you out the game for days and weeks and all that type of shit, man. Make sure you stretch before you work out, which I'm about to do right now. Oh, my bad. All right, so y'all stupid. But so we finna get it in. Let me adjust the machine to my size. Make sure everything is right. Like I said, I'm doing high volume. See, we're gonna start off with the 80. That's 80 pounds. Matter of fact, throw the 5 on there. You dig? That's what we need to do on that side. So peace and blessings to you too, Atlanta. But yeah, what I normally do is I start lower and I go up in weight as I go along. So, like I showed y'all, I started with 85. I'm gonna go up to 95. Like I said, 20 reps per set. So, and what I normally do is I take 5 to 7 deep breaths in between sets, you know, so I can keep that burn going. You don't want to take too long a rest between your sets. You dig? So here we go. So 2 more sets of this. Jay, you stupid, man. Talking about every time you hear thighs. Y'all crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I do my best to stay drama free. But that shit that my bro was doing the other day, boy, had me dying laughing. That shit was so hilarious. Boy, he need to leave Sinful alone, man. Cause if he hasn't noticed by now, Sinful was a very funny individual. And he got a way of making you feel real little bitty about yourself when he get to roasting you, man. Plus, the pimping, that's just what we do, man. You know, like most excellent roasters I've never known. Like Sinful, I think I told y'all about that before. I done seen Sinful roast famous comedians, motherfuckers that can't get paid to be funny and some more shit. So, bro funny as hell. Yeah, bro had me rolling too. But we stick on the subject line, you dig?
No, come to bread. All folks.
Right back to the subject. Indeed. Yeah, man. I tell you, man, it's a beautiful thing to spend time up in here, man. I know a lot of people be saying that they ain't got time for the gym, this, that, and the third. But hey, we make time for what we want to make time for, man. Some people spend, because me, I spend about, depending on how I'm feeling or depending on what I want to do or what my objective is, I spend between 2 to 3 hours working out. You know, that's including in here in the gym, lifting weights, cardio, ab work, all together. It usually adds up between 2 and 3 hours. Now, a lot of us, because I've done it too, a lot of us spend, if you accumulate it throughout the entire day, throughout your entire 24 hours, a lot of us spend 2 to 3 hours on social media. You know what I mean? I'm not really into video games, but a lot of people spend 2 to 3 hours a day playing video games, or you know, just doing whatever it is that you do at your leisure. This is what I like to do at my leisure. You dig? The lifting dermatologist, dig that. For real, like, we make time for what we want to make time for. And this is what I make time for. It's my last set of these. Yeah, I went up to 110 on that last set, got about 13 reps in. So now we're coming over here to the seated leg curls. The lifting dermatologist, that's what's up. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna see what you got going on. I appreciate you letting me know. Because even though I'm endeavoring to motivate people, a little motivation for myself never hurts. So, adjust this machine. Oh, that's what I didn't let y'all know. Like I was showing y'all, my left leg, I had a real fucked up knee injury back when I was young, back in the day. So my left leg ain't what it used to be. My left leg is significantly weaker than my right leg. So, as y'all seen when I did the seated leg curls, I was using both legs. But when I do the seated leg curls, because I work my left leg twice as much as I work my right leg, because I'm, you know, trying to build it up as much as possible. Plus, I had been slacking for some months. I let it get even weaker than it was, you know, so whenever I'm working out my legs, I do double the work on my left leg than what I do on my right leg. So when I do these seated leg curls, I do it with my left leg only. So, start these with I'm gonna start it with 60. So we got 60 on there. That was 65. This next set, I'm gonna step it up to 75.
Tomorrow? All right, I'll hit you up when I get
Facts freeze. I injured my left knee and can't fully extend it. It's getting better, but it feels much weaker than my right. Yeah, that's how I was, man. See, give you a little bit. Like I said, I'll break the full story of my knee injury down on another time. But I got shot in my knee. I got robbed. Long story short, I tried to fight the dude for the gun while he was robbing me because I thought he was gonna shoot me after he robbed me. So we fighting for the gun, trigger go off, hit me in my kneecap. So my kneecap is gone. But for the first 9 months, I couldn't bend my leg at all. It was stuck straight. I couldn't bend it. I couldn't, you know how you hold your leg straight and you do like a high kick, like you lift your leg in the air with your leg straight. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't even ride in the back seat of a car. I had to ride in the front seat all the time with my foot on the dashboard because I couldn't bend my leg. Or if I was driving, you know, of course. But if I was riding with somebody, I had to have my foot on the dashboard. But yeah, like I said, the first 9 months I couldn't bend my leg. I had to have a second surgery, which was recommended by my physical therapist to my doctor. And after that second surgery, slowly but surely, like I was determined, so I would go to physical therapy, and after physical therapy, I go to the gym on my own, and I would fuck with the exercise bike. And it took me a few weeks, but after a few weeks, I was able to do a full revolution. I would just it started as me rocking. I would just rock as much as I could on the exercise bike, then slowly but surely, I was able to do full revolutions. And then once I was able, you know, I started getting it in real heavy. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, and then for a long time I couldn't run either. When I used to try to run, it would as I sped up, it would turn into a hobble. You know what I mean? Then when I went to prison, which is about like 3.5 years after my knee got fucked up, about 3.5 years later, I went to prison. I was walking the prison yard, and something just told me to try to run, like try to sprint, because like I said, I couldn't sprint because my leg was too weak. I guess just over time it got stronger, and I went to sprint around the track, and I was actually able to do it. Surprised myself, like, damn, I can actually run again. Then I started playing basketball and running 5 miles a day. That's why if you go to my Freezes It with underscores in between Instagram page, I got a picture of myself when I got out the joint back in 2005. And I was shredded like a motherfucker. My cardio was ridiculous. I was about 40 pounds lighter than what I am right now. I was 160 when I got out. About 200 right now. 200 even. But Carlos, you know, I haven't checked out Metroflex in Long Beach yet, man. But being that I'm from the city, man, it's funny you say that because I was actually thinking about that. I need to go do that. It's right there in my hometown. But I don't really be in Long Beach too much these days. But I am going to make it a point to go get it in over there. those of y'all new to my channel, I appreciate y'all checking in. But I'm just letting y'all know, this isn't a fitness channel. I'm a fitness person. So I just figured I'd show y'all my get down in the gym. But I have been thinking about starting a fitness channel, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Once this video is done, y'all can get in the comment section and let me know if you want me to start a fitness channel. Get in my DM on Instagram, comment or whatever, let me know. Just whatever way you want to let me know. If y'all want me to do that, I'll do that. Because it's been on my mind for a long time. Yeah, I was just letting the newcomers know because, if you go looking at my other videos expecting to see fitness, you ain't gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of game being popped, But it could be helpful too if you got an open mind. Last set of these, here we go. All right, the other machines. Let's see. The other machines I wanted to fuck with is being occupied right now, and I'm not a person that likes to wait around the gym. I like to work while I wait. Yeah. So we're gonna go straight over here to the pull-ups. Show y'all what this back get down is about. Okay. Okay. Like I said, you always got to stretch first, so I'm going to stretch first, and then I'm going to get into these pull-ups. Now, I go to the pull-up bar that I'm going to be fucking with right now. Tell y'all my pull-up routine before I do it. I do 10 reps per set, and I do a total of 12 sets with 3 different variations. So I do 4 sets, pull-ups to the front. I do 4 sets behind the neck, and then I do 4 sets of chin-ups. Like so. Like I said, I'm stretching, then get into it. Here we go. Give y'all a little bit better of a view.
Yeah, that's not jump off that anymore, yo. You scared me, man.
Lifting dermatologist, that's what's up. Your channel sounds real interesting. I'm gonna definitely check it out. I like everything you're saying. Yeah, man, got to get that money though, you dig? It's funny. When I used to work out with people, my shirt be drenched in sweat. And we all be telling each other, get your money, man, get your money. So I take my sweaty ass shirt off and throw it to a motherfucker and say, yeah, man, take that to the bank. There's money all in that shirt. You can take that to the bank. Miss Quiet Storm, you said everyone doesn't go to the gym. Will you do an at-home fitness video also? You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that one of these days because there is certain things that I do at home. And then, like you said, even though I go to the gym all the time, some days I be short on time. I don't be having time to go to the gym, so I get a little issue in at the house. So, yeah, I'll definitely do that for you one of these days in the near future. If I forget, remind me about it. My Instagram, I got two of them. One is freeze_IZ_IT. My other one is even_my_hello_costs. So if I forget, if too much time passes without me doing that, remind me about it. So, and I greatly appreciate you for that. Jay Evans, it's all good, you know. You ain't got to necessarily be a lifter. You know, whatever your fitness goal is, you know, that's all that matters. You know, sometimes your fitness goal doesn't have to entail lifting. And not just that, you know, of course I like to look good. It feels good to look good, but it feels good just to work out too. Like, it have been times where I've been bullshitting. I go weeks, sometimes even months without working out. And I just don't be feeling right whenever I go through that. You know what I mean? Sometimes different situations take place, throw you off track. You know, so I've been subject to that. And when I go through that and then I come back, that's one thing that got me so focused right now, because the last time I took some weeks off and came back and I felt weak as hell. And I just don't like that feeling of feeling weak. I like feeling strong. So like take that time off and come back to this pull-up bar and I'm only doing like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. I don't like that feeling. I like the feeling I got right now. You know what I mean? Jumping up there, doing 10 reps with no problem, 12 sets of that. It's just a great feeling. Feeling strong and looking strong. You know what I mean? Getting compliments. It just, it's a good ass feeling. And the best feeling of all is motivating people, man. That's why I do this, because, I got so many people that tell me different things, man. And I'm greatly humbled and appreciative of it. I've had certain young cats in the game tell me that I've inspired them to stop drinking and smoking weed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Freeze, I put the weed and alcohol down 3 months ago, man. I appreciate you for inspiring me to do that. Or, I've been in the gym, doing my thing. That's the greatest feeling to me. And that's another thing that keeps me going, man, because I got to keep in mind that my responsibility to this shit is bigger than just me. You did. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. Serving a purpose greater than yourself. A lot of people don't know nothing about that. But when you're doing that, man, it's a great feeling. Jay, man, I appreciate that. Benjamin, discipline is a major priority for me. Hey, real talk, man. Like I say all the time, success isn't by default, it's by design, right? What you got to understand is failure is by design too. And the design for failure is much stronger than the design for success, because the thing about failure is it's reactive. It don't take nothing to be reactive. If you got a reactive nature about yourself, that's contrary to success. You know what I mean? And when I say reactive, that's opposed to being proactive, getting up and making things happen. When you're reactive, you sit back and wait for things to happen. And when you sit back and wait for things to happen, you might get lucky sometimes. But most of the time, you won't get lucky, because luck truly is created. I don't really even believe in luck. I don't even like using the word luck. I'll say you get blessed sometimes if you sit back being reactive. But when you're proactive, you got more within your control. And a part of the design for failure is also distractions. You know what I mean? We get presented, especially today's times. This is the distractions is at an all-time high in 2018, more so than ever, especially with the internet, social media. And it's all good. It all depends on what you use it for. You know what I mean? Social media and the internet can be very great assets to you, but you got to make sure it's serving the right purposes for you. You know what I mean? And if you're feeding yourself a lot of junk food for the mind, like I say, your mind gonna be unhealthy, and everything else follows after that. You dig? So here we go. right. Like you say, Benjamin, reactive is negative as opposed to being responsive. Right. You know, on the other hand, the proactivity is positive. Being proactive is positive. You know what I mean? You like I said, you hiding you hiding your chances for success, and you hiding your chances for having things your way when you're being proactive as much as possible. Now, because you live in a world with a whole bunch of other people, you know, it's a lot of things that are beyond your control, but at the same time, it's a lot of shit that's within your control as well. And, you know, being proactive is all about, you know, harnessing that control, you know, being in control of yourself and what happens to you as much as possible. Utopia of Davis, how often do you work out on a body part? People ask me about my split all the time. I'll break it down more thoroughly in another video, but I have a 6-day routine. And, well, I have a 3-day routine that I do twice a week. So it's, so I work each body part out two times a week. So my first day, day one is quads and chest. So I do squats, leg presses, leg extensions, and chest. And then day two is today. Day two is back day. So back day I do, as y'all saw, hamstrings. I didn't get to do inner and outer thighs because I didn't want to wait, but I do that as well. And then back, what you see me doing now. My third day of my routine is calves, arms, and shoulders. And then I repeat that. So I have a what they call a 3-day split. Hey Carlos, that's real talk. Pumping iron is a classic. I love that shit. Arnold was a motherfucker. He was so dedicated in a ridiculous type of way. And it motivates you beyond just working out, whatever it is you're trying to be successful at. My right shoulder's starting to fuck with me a little bit. Kind of pulled something a few weeks back, maybe a month or so ago. But my stubborn ass still been getting it in every day, man. But I lightened up a little bit and that helped me out a lot. But I can feel my shoulder starting to fuck with me, but I'm gonna press through it though. Yeah, pumping iron is cool, Jay. And generation iron is cool too. Generation iron is the one with got Phil Heath, Kai Green, and a lot of the modern bodybuilders of today. In my opinion, it ain't fucking with the classic pumping iron. Pumping iron is just a classic. But Generation Iron was good too. I liked it. But Seti Mac, when you lose a lot of fat, how do you tighten up that stomach skin? Hey man, you got to go hard with the ab workouts. You know, a lot of people say, abs are made in the kitchen, abs are made in the kitchen. No, that's half of it. The other half is going hard. See, your abs got muscles. You know what I mean? And just like every other muscle group, no matter how good I eat, if I'm not doing this, my back ain't gonna look right. If I'm not working my arms ain't gonna look the way I want them to. So on and so forth. So just like any other body part, your abs is muscles too. The stomach got muscles. So you just got to go hard. You know, eating definitely is a part of it, but all that abs is made in the kitchen, that's bullshit. Because you got slim people like me. I done been slim before and didn't have no fat in my stomach area. But when I got to the joint and discovered the ab wheel and started going hard on them abs, shit, my abs became phenomenal. I was roughly the same size, but you know, of course I started working out everything else too. But yeah, man, you got to go hard. Just go hard, man, and see what that do. You did shoot the battle. The other half is you just gotta have that determination, man. And main thing is keeping a vision in your mind. Like right now, I got a vision in mind of how I want to look, man. Right now, my mission is to get lean muscle, man. Now my mission is to get lean. You know, I'm trying to get back down to that 30-inch waist and stay decent up top. You dig? Yeah, man. See, that's some distractions that I'm talking about. You know, you got to stay focused, man. Ignore them distractions. Like y'all have heard me say before, man, suckers don't exist. You know, so you got to stay sucker free right here. You know what I mean? Like I've said before, curses to the left, praises to the right. You got to stay like this. You know what I mean? That's just a part of them distractions I was talking about. Don't even pay that no mind. Benjamin Armenta says, do you moderate your carbs, protein, etc.? Yeah, I do. Right now, I haven't been monitoring necessarily how many calories per day I've been taking in. But what I have done, and what I am doing right now is keeping my carbs very, very low. My carb intake is very low right now. And I've been keeping up the protein, eating my chicken breasts and all that. You know, I normally eat twice a day, once earlier in the day, and then once after my workout. So after I leave here, I'm gonna go eat again. And also, a lot of people put emphasis on time when they talk about not eating before you go to sleep. And it's not so much about what time you eat, because like a lot of people say, yeah, if you're trying to burn fat, don't eat after 7 o'clock. Don't eat after 7 o'clock. But if you don't eat after 7 o'clock, 7 p.m., but you don't go to bed until midnight, then, you know, that's a long time without eating. You know, but you can do that if you want to. But the key to it is not eating within 3 hours of whenever you go to sleep. So if you go to sleep at midnight and you don't eat after 9, you still will be good. You know what I mean? Or if you don't go to sleep till 2 in the morning and don't eat after 11, so on and so forth. It's just that 3-hour window before you sleep. Give your body time to process and digest that food. You dig? So BJ Slugs Beats, would you do a vegan diet? Not me myself, because you know, I imagine it's possible to maintain my size on a vegan diet, but I think that it would be more uncomfortable than I'm willing to be, because for somebody who quote unquote body builds, and somebody who wants to have a lot of muscle mass, most 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a lot of your protein from meat, red meat or anything like that. I only do poultry and seafood as far as quote unquote meat. So I get my protein from fish, turkey, chicken, things like that. But if you were to alleviate flesh altogether and dairy products, which I'm not really big on dairy products, but even if you ain't eating meat, if you're going vegan, that means you can't eat eggs either, which is another big source of protein for a lot of people. So, to go vegan, like I said, I haven't done it, but I imagine it maybe it's possible to gain and maintain a lot of muscle mass on a vegan diet, but I think it'll be very, very uncomfortable. So, I wouldn't do it. Now, if it came a time where I wanted to be, real slim and cut up, then yeah, I might do the vegan diet. Or if I wasn't interested in, having a lot of muscle mass or just being slim, period, I probably would do it. But Vietnam in the house, I see you. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Blessings to you. Benjamin, I love Thai food, man. That's one of my favorite things, man. Penang curry. I love Penang curry. Red, yellow curry too. I've never tried green curry, but I might try it one of these days. But I love Thai food, period, though. Thai food is a shit. Would you say chia seeds give you a good source of protein? I'm not sure. I haven't tried it myself. I couldn't tell you one way or the other. But like I say, it's a lot of good sources aside from meat for protein. But if you're trying to have yolks, if you're trying to be yoked up, trying to be on swole, it's gonna be real hard to do it without meat in your life. I ain't gonna say it's impossible though, because I haven't done it. And yeah, but here we go. excuse me. But yeah, that was my 4th set of those. Now I'm gonna do a 4 sets of the chin-ups. These right here, you dig? I haven't tried that, but I definitely will though. That sound good. Better to lose fat first or muscle. It all depends on you and how you feel and what your goal is and what you want to do, man. I've seen people do both. I've seen people that were real big, like obese, and then shredded and trimmed down. Or I've seen people do the opposite too. Just lose all the fat and then build the muscle up. So I think it could be good for you either way. Like I said, it all depends on what your fitness goal is and how you feel about it. You know what I mean? If you think losing fat first will be better for you, then do that. But the thing about it is, the best thing I could tell you, man, is just look at it like this is gonna be your lifestyle. Fitness is gonna be your lifestyle, man. Whatever your goal is, just whatever it is, you know what I mean? Just like me, I've just accepted that fitness is always gonna be a part of my life. You know, I might have different goals, I might have different objectives, but if you focus more so on an objective, you know, a lot of times you could get sidetracked. Especially because, you know, as human beings, we disappoint ourselves sometimes, and sometimes you might not be getting to your goal as fast as you would like to, or you might not be as dedicated to your goal. You might fall short sometimes. But if you look at it as like this is gonna be my lifestyle no matter what, then, you know, at least for me, that's the best thing I could tell you. Hey, Benjamin, and burpees is the shit. Burpees will have you right, especially if you're trying to lose, if you're trying to burn fat. Burpees is the shit. I don't even like them motherfuckers, but I know they work. I hate them burpees, but they definitely work. Yeah, them burpees is guaranteed to get you shredded for sure. I hate them motherfuckers, but they work. They gonna shred you for sure. Without a doubt, they gonna shred you. You're on the right track then. Look out for the rest of your life. You're gonna get there. You know what I mean? The fitness as well as the health, you know, eating according to whatever your goal is too. That's gonna help you get there a lot faster. Because, you know, a lot of people, it seems like for most people it's easier to be disciplined with to eat. You know what I mean? Especially as Americans. For those of us in the US, we got the worst fucking eating habits in the world. And it's really because of what's presented to us, what's available to us. Like I said, them distractions. You know what I mean? We got fast food fucking restaurants on every fucking corner. Some corners got 5 and 6 of them motherfuckers. You go in the mall, the food court got a bunch of it's just fast food in your face all the time. You know what I mean? Microwave food and frozen food section at the grocery store. You know, just unhealthy shit. It's just shoved down your throat. Figuratively and literally. It's just in your face everywhere you go. So like I said, them distractions. But when you get serious about whatever your goal is, you got to be able to do it too. Like I said, for most of us, the food comes harder than the working out in terms of discipline. But man, if you make it your lifetime as well, you're gonna be all the way in the game. Benjamin, uneducated and over medicated. That's the realest talk. Or undereducated. That's real talk. But like I said, that's that failure that's by design. That's, you know, the discipline, the proactivity is gonna get you around that. Carlos, for some people it's a hobby. The higher level of it is being a lifestyle. For me, it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? For some people it's a hobby. But you'll see the difference between a hobby and a lifestyle. Oh, another thing I wanted to say too. If y'all notice, the whole time I've been doing these pull-ups, I've been doing full extensions. Now you got some motherfuckers that do them short ones. For me, I go all the way up and down, full extensions. You know what I mean? When you're doing them pull-ups, man, you want to do them full extensions. And I say one full extension is better than 10 half-ass, halfway extensions. Now, if you got certain injuries and shit where you can't do full extensions, then you got to do what you could do. But if you're fully able-bodied and you right, lock up, lock down, exactly. If you're able to lock up, lock down, if you're able to fully extend, then that's what the fuck. When I first started doing pull-ups, I was only able to do like shit, especially because like I said, I do 12 sets. It was sometimes where I can only do one, or sometimes I get to 11 and 12 sets and I can only do one of them motherfuckers. Shit, not even one. But I always made it a point to do full extensions on not just pull-ups, but everything that I do is what you really want to do, man. With most workouts. Now some workouts, they have different variations where you do half extensions of this, that, and the third. You know, that's cool. But for the most part, you want to do full extensions. Like Benjamin say, lock up and lock down. That's what you want to do. That's how you're gonna get your full money. You don't want to shortchange yourself. You know what I mean? Because the only one you cheating is yourself. You know what I mean? And you might be psyching your mind out, cheating your mind. You know what I mean? By thinking you're doing something with them half-ass extensions. But hey, man, in my book, that shit don't count. Get them full extensions in, man. I got a whole lot more respect for you if you only do one, or if you only do half of one and you building your way up. You know what I mean? Hey, Benjamin, I done seen dudes 150 pounds doing them half-ass pull-ups. Big dudes do too, though. Big dudes got that shit bad. But hey, now for a big dude, I can't front. If you 230 and up and all of those shit and you doing pull-ups, any kind of pull-ups, I give you your props. But even still, though, even if you're a big motherfucker, you want to fully extend. I can't do one push-up. That's real talk. Clever and handsome. I'm gonna answer your question in a second. Hold on. Another thing, just like you want to fully extend, you want to maintain control. Control going up and control going down. Maintain control the whole time. Up and down. Even if you got to go slow. All that yanking your body up and then dropping down. Yank up, drop down. That shit don't count either. You know what I mean? You want to maintain control going up. Maintain control going down. So like I say, full extensions and control. You want to control your reps all the time as much as possible. Carlos, intermittent fasting, helped me lose 30 pounds. Anybody interested in losing weight, check that out. That's real talk. The intermittent fasting is cool. I've done that before. That is cool. I was doing that for a little while. I look like the Ultimate Warrior doing that. That's funny. Ultimate Warrior was a shit back in the day, though, boy. When I was growing up, he was that dude. Facts, I noticed you was doing them right, bro. For real, man, you gotta do them right. I'd rather do shit right than, do a whole bunch of shit half-ass. Oh, Clever and Handsome, you say how many hours are good to spend per day in the gym? Like I say all the time, it depends on your fitness goals, man. And what you want to make time for. But I feel like, if you're getting a good hour in, like I said, I get between 2 and 3 hours in every day. But you're getting a good hour in, as long as you're making the most of your time, even if you only got 45 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever the case is, man, as long as you making the most of your time while you in there. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. Utopia Davis say, that got me down to 245 from 260. That's what's up. Ever thought about doing all calisthenics workout? I did do that before, and I was real lean and cut and small, but I'm gonna implement some weights. As you can see, this right here is calisthenics with the pull-ups, but for the most part, I'm always implement the weights in my get down. Like I said, right now I'm going light, high volume, lightweight, high reps, but I'm still gonna fuck with the weights nonetheless. Get in. Ooh, that feel good. Love that shit. All right, now we're gonna get over here to the seated rows. Do 4 sets of those. Shit. Feel good to get this good pump in, you dig? So we on these right now. Seated rows, you dig? Now, once again, like I said, just like with everything else I've been doing tonight, high volume. But the pull-up routine I just showed y'all, I do that all the time. Whether I'm bulking or shredding, that's my normal. I don't really change my pull-up routine like that. What y'all just seen, that's what I do for my pull-ups all the time. Y'all can see, I got it on 135. Have a good night, Utopia of Davis. Appreciate you for tuning in. Benjamin says some of my buddies are louse and they pro Muay Thai athletes. I would like to acquire a tip on stabilizing my metabolism like they do. I know genetics is a dynamic to that. Genetics as well as age too, I believe. I know I've noticed myself as I've gotten older that my metabolism slowed down. It's easier for me to gain weight now than when I was young. When I was young, I had a hard time gaining weight. My metabolism was super fast. So, but yeah, it's definitely, which I'll talk about that another time too. But it's different things you could do with your workout as well as how you eat that'll boost your metabolism. So. Clever and Handsome says, is it a bad idea to do just cardio to lose weight or better to lift weights and do cardio? It's cool. The cardio definitely. If you want to lose weight, cardio is definitely key to losing weight. As well, like me, for instance, I've been losing weight. In the past 6 weeks, I've lost about somewhere between 11 and 12 pounds, which has mostly been in my midsection. But one thing I've been doing my cardio. Like I said, I got a step counter on here. I've been getting my 10,000 steps per day in, which adds up to about 4 miles. So I've been getting roughly 4 miles of cardio in, and when I'm doing these weights, I do high volume. So if you're trying to lose weight and you implementing the weights into your routine, you definitely want to do lightweight, high volume. Because if you're doing lightweight with a lot of reps, you're burning more fat that way. So that's why a lot of people, when they shred, they go lightweight with a lot of reps, because you burn a lot more fat that way. So like what I'm doing right now. So yeah, there we go. Y'all, connection start tripping again, I guess. But yeah, Jay. Yeah, man, me myself, as I get older, I'm trying to get better with time, man. We only got one life to live, as they say, YOLO. You only live once. So I'm trying to make the most of mine, man. Jack Frost, you dig? Oh, my knee. Ooh. Freeze, do you try supplements or believe in cheats? Me, myself, I don't quote-unquote cheat or anything like that. As I said in the beginning of the video, which I'm sure you wasn't here, but I'm not really big on supplements. I'm not familiar with a whole lot of supplements. But one thing I do is I take my protein post-workout. So after this workout is done, as I showed in the beginning of the video, when I'm done, you can go look back at it. But I take my protein, like 1 scoop of powder after I do the workout, which is the gold standard, 100% whey protein. So that's the extent of my supplement repertoire. Other than that, like I know they got different supplements that do a lot of different shit. I'm not really familiar with them, and you know, I try to do as much on my own and be natural. You know what I mean? Because you know that cheating shit, that shit catch up to you when motherfuckers start getting older. You know what I mean? Check Cali Muscle out and see what he got going on lately, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as that go. Well, you know, a lot of people got used to seeing Cali Muscle real big, but as y'all who follow him know that he done lost a lot of muscle mass lately, and he was letting it be known that he stopped fucking with the drugs, the steroids and shit, because like he was saying, you know, basically it fucks with your health. And he was saying, you know, that he himself, he want to start having kids, and you know, he want to be healthy basically. And he was saying that, you know, which I guess it's true if you look at a lot of bodybuilders' personal lives, but a lot of them don't have kids from what he was saying. And a big part of that is because I guess the steroids, you know, fuck with your shit as far as your sperm count and all that. And that's something I definitely ain't trying to have problems with, you dig? So for that and many other reasons, I just saying, you know, a lot of motherfuckers' liver get fucked up, you know, when they start getting older, man. That shit ain't cool. So me myself, I ain't gonna never fuck with no steroids and no crazy supplements. Which, you know, I don't think supplements are all bad. You know, some of them I think are probably cool. But I just ain't real big on them. For real, Jay, I feel you. I ain't trying to shoot no blanks neither, man. You know, I like to shoot to kill, you know, if that's what I'm on. I like to at least be able to know that I can shoot to kill, you know what I mean? I don't want to have no problems firing blanks. Fuck that. Fuck that for sure. Yeah. Man, I tell you, this shit feel good as a motherfucker. Slanging this iron around, man. I love this shit. And I tell you, man, like, you know, that's just for me. Fitness and health is just a key factor in all aspects of life for me, man. It just makes me a whole lot more effective in everything that it is that I do. And you know, when you work out, and you ain't got to be on swole or anything like that, but just when it's obvious by how you look, you could be slim and just chiseled out the game with a very, very low body fat, or you could be on swole, or whatever the case it is, though. When it's just obvious to people that you work out, you know, you just assemble a discipline. And it's just a good thing, man. It just, to me, like I said, it makes me a whole lot more effective in all aspects of life. It keeps my mind clear. It keeps me from stressing out and going crazy. This shit is therapy to me. I'm not gonna go see a shrink, and I'm not gonna go to a bar and drink some alcohol. But you see, bars that they got up in here, you know, I go to these bars and have a drink. That push-up, that bench press, you know, that weight, that Olympic bar, and pull-up bars over there. You know what I mean? These pull-down bars and shit like that. You know what I mean? Dip bars. Oh, shit. I come to these bars and have a drink. You know what I mean? This is my substance. I'm fucking with it. Like you say, different kind of bars. Facts. Okay, this is the last part of my back routine. Benjamin, that's real talk. Today was my stepson's birthday. He just turned 10. My daughter is right behind him. My daughter about to be 9 in November. But I'm on the same shit. And my daughter, she a trip, bless her heart. She be telling everybody like, my dad doesn't eat junk food, and my dad doesn't eat candy, and my dad doesn't drink soda, and my dad works out, and he's big, and he's got a lot of muscles, and it's just a trip, man. She loved bragging about her dad, man. And it make me feel good, you know, that she could admire me in that way, because she sees that I'm a symbol of discipline. And she already know when she come around me, it ain't no McDonald's. We ain't going through no drive-throughs. You know what I mean? It's Whole Foods Market. It's home-cooked meals. You know what I mean? We ain't doing no processed nothing. Unless it's like a dire situation. You know what I mean? It's like an emergency or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's real talk. Like how you say, you know, the bed is the first thing. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's a beautiful thing. For real, they match our character, man. And you know, when it comes to them kids, man, at least me, I do my best to be on my best behavior when they around. You know, I ain't doing a lot of cussing. I ain't listening to music with cuss words in it. I ain't watching no movies or TV programs or anything with no cuss words in it. You know what I mean? I'm just real mindful, man. You know, I do my best to be the best positive influence I can when it comes to them little ones, man. Not just my kids, but any kids that I'm around. The third one, no, I haven't seen that, but I'm gonna definitely check it out. But I'm gonna get to these bent over rows, as y'all can see right here. Get y'all a good view of these. Actually. Shit. Frost, you a fool. Said you ain't seen him since, huh? That's funny as hell. Hey, so you stay on, get it how you live, you dig? I know me, man. I'm feeling good, man. Pimp got him a cool little pump. You know what I mean? Bring back looking cool. That shit feel good. Clever and handsome, man. It's all good to be a square, man. It's good that you know you're a square, because a lot of people that think they not squares, but they squares a hat box. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. A lot of squares watch my channel and they let me know that they're able to gain from it. So, you know, like yourself as well as many others, man, I appreciate you. But being authentic is all a big part of just getting in tune with yourself. And I don't know how old you are, but discovering yourself as much as you possibly can, man. I think it's a lifelong journey, you know, finding yourself and discovering yourself, you know what I mean? But okay, yeah, you still fairly young, man. You're in your 20s is a good time of life. You know what I mean? 20s, man, I think is the biggest part of the discovery of self. At least for me it was, you know what I mean? But 20s is the time, you know, to really enjoy yourself as much as you can. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, a big part of it is just, you know, being in tune with yourself, man. And once you're in tune with yourself, you know, not allowing yourself to be influenced, like I said, by a lot of these distractions that's presented to us on a daily basis, man. You know, don't be afraid to be by yourself sometimes too, man. Alone time is a good time to take a lot of introspection, you know, taking inventory of yourself. Now, as you can see, these bent over rows that I'm doing right here, they don't have any chest support. They got certain bent over rows. This gym doesn't have them, but some of the other gyms that I go to have the bent over rows where you rest your chest right here and you do what you just seen me doing. But on these ones right here, see, for me, that's lightweight. So you see I'm doing a good like 20 reps, something like that per set. When you do these, especially if you're a beginner, you don't really know you haven't really found your strength yet, you really want to fuck with these with a weight belt. You know what I mean? So you can have some support for your back. Because a lot of people hurt themselves on this shit right here. Not doing it right and not protecting their body the right way. Not having the right support when you do the shit. So, like I say, when you do these right here, you want to support your back. Now, about to put another 25 on. Because like I told y'all earlier in the video, I go up in weight. So I'm slapping another 25 on there. That Benjamin, dig that, man. You know, you in tune with yourself, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's the most important part, man. Just being in tune with yourself, and you know, of course, you want to be a blessing to others as much as possible. But you want to take care of yourself as much as possible too. And a big part of taking care of yourself is you know, being in tune with yourself, man, and taking time for yourself. You know? Wesley Henderson said I used to set up in the corner like that too. Yeah, man. This is where I'm getting it in. These last couple of sets. Shit feel good in the motherfucker though. Carlos said that's where the money is on bent over rows, for real. Real talk. I gotta get my bent over rows in. See me, like I said, I do legs every day. Every day I start with legs and then I do upper body. Different muscle groups for different days. But my whole routine is modeled after Serge Nubret. For those of y'all who don't know who Serge Nubret is, he was a black French bodybuilder, man. He was in the movie Pumping Iron that somebody had mentioned earlier. I forgot who mentioned that earlier, but if you watch Pumping Iron, you're going to see Serge Nubret in there. He was a black French bodybuilder, phenomenal physique. He's one of my favorites, if not my favorite bodybuilder, man. Dude was just off the chain. His work ethic was stupid than a motherfucker. But I model my routine after him. Of course, I've adjusted it to my own liking. And then, too, I adjust it depending on what my fitness goal is. But the foundation of my routine comes from Serge Nubret, which his name is spelled S-E-R-G-E, Serge, and Nubret is spelled N-U-B-R-E-T. Serge Nubret, cold bodybuilder. For those of y'all who ain't familiar with him, man, if you want to, get a little motivation, with your fitness, man, check him out. Cold with it. Jay said I'm trying to look like Tookie. Everybody be comparing me to Tookie, man. I ain't nearly as big as he was, you know what I mean? Tookie was a motherfucker. Cold inspiration, too, for his generation and those after. Last set. So there you have it, man. That's my back day. Most days I do a few other things, but I've been in here for almost 2 hours. I got some other things I gotta do. But I'm feeling. Hopefully y'all appreciate this video. Hopefully it motivated you. In a minute, I'm gonna come on here and get a little bit of this treadmill action. Oh man, feel good. Y'all see what's going on though, man. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Now it's time to take my protein. lifting dermatologist. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I'm definitely going to check out your channel as well, and I appreciate you for enlightening me about your channel, enlightening us. Check you out. Yeah, gotta get my issue within that window. You already know. They say 30 minutes, man, but I try to get it immediately. 5 minutes or less. Gotta put, those of y'all probably can't really see it, but I gotta put that much water in, which is 8 ounces. You said it doesn't exist, but you don't take a chance. I feel you. Maybe it's a psychological thing. Oops. Damn. Didn't have my top screw all the way. Okay. Shake it up, shake it. Yeah, Sergio Oliva was definitely the truth. He crazy genetics. Probably some of the coldest genetics ever. The one thing Arnold had over him, to be real with you, my take is that Arnold didn't have as good genetics as Sergio, but his work ethic and dedication blew his and everybody else's out the water. That cookies and cream is pretty good, man. I like it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Like, if you haven't already. Share, subscribe. Check me out later on. Best of blessings to y'all. Y'all have a good night / morning. All that good stuff. I'll holla.